Ed Hancock, he's from out in Ohio somewhere. I'm not real sure.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to Icebreakers Billiards in Youngstown, Ohio. This is the Come and Take It If You Can tour. We're going to watch a match between Ed Hancock and William Vangulber.
Or you may know him as Willie from Erie. I mean, he's out that way. A little, he plays out of Gold Crown Billiards in Erie, Pennsylvania.
All right, and this is Shane Jackson
Hello,
commentating with Shane Winters and myself, Alvin from Inside Pool Magazine. I want to join you to this match, and we're going to do a race to 5, playing 10 ball. And this is a winter side match. Tournament just got started.
Ed Hancock's a real good player, and this is going to be a good match. Willie plays a lot better 8-ball than he does rotation games, but by far is not out of this match. I'm going to make a prediction here too, and I'm gonna predict that it's going to be Ed over Willie 5-3 is my prediction on this match. Willie plays good, and he breaks out balls well and does everything well. But rotation pool, I don't want to put him down in any way. But I don't really see him play a whole lot of rotation pool. Actually got really fortunate playing this guy in the 9-ball event. Scratched on an 8, left me a combo. Some good things happened. Well, that's not a great way to start the match either.
Nope.
He can make a statement here if he grabs ball in hand and makes this game his. How do you feel about a glove, Shane?
I always felt like if it works for you, it works for you. Doesn't work for me.
Right.
I like to feel better, on my skin. I feel like,
right.
You can narrow down a pinpoint a spot a lot better.
All right, I want to make a small announcement real quick. Just found out from Inside Pool headquarters that Rob the Hurricane Peacock got hurt in a moped accident.
Who was it?
Rob the Hurricane Peacock. He's a trick shot guy.
Oh wow, that's
yeah.
horrible.
He's in the hospital and he's hurt now. We're not exactly sure who his sponsors are or much about him and his family, everything right now. But we just wanted to mention that it's pretty breaking news. So
definitely.
Those who know Rob know he's a really cool guy and
hope for the best.
Yeah, myself for sure will be following that story and sending my best wishes.
I don't know. I'm sad to hear though.
Well, it looks like the 310 got tied up in the meantime here of the error that Ed made.
You like coming down, breaking it out, one rail.
One rail. I hope you don't put too much inside and catch the point there and become unfortunate here. See if Iron Willie is shoot straight enough to break that out.
Iron Willie.
Perfect.
Arrow.
Can you come below the 4, shoot the 410?
That's kind of funny, Stucky. I thought the same thing.
All right, just roll it in.
Yeah, it's drift down too.
Well, we should be out here as long as nothing funny happens. Could have got a little better on that ball. Left himself a little straight and a little distance. Bobbled it in. Draw back a little, shoot them all in the same hole. Or
I like that way better too.
All right.
Going through the ball.
Now
less
he's
chance of miscuing.
Right, very true. Now he's
less chance for the ball to skid on you.
Now he's stuck to the rail here.
You can roll it in, punch it in, stop it,
That's the
drop back.
Good part about the The good part about the diamonds is that flat rail there, and you don't have to worry about. I think the old gold crowns had the raised lip. It was always a pain to shoot balls off the rail. That's one game for Willie.
Yeah, diamonds are nice about that.
I want to thank a couple of our sponsors, thecutshot.com. Check them out. And, of course, the flagship, InsidePoolMag.com. Check us out.
The best time to
Do
describe.
do all the camera views weekend? Or they see what we see? They see this.
The best
This is
time to
what they're
subscribe
watching.
to the Inside Pool magazines out at the Valley Forge Expo. That's what I do every year. I renew out there, and they give you a steal of a deal. I think it's
Absolutely.
like $20 for all year or something. It's
20 and a T-shirt.
and you get a T-shirt. You always get a prize. It's like it's everything the cereal always wanted to be.
I mean, at home, can they click all the camera views we can?
No, they can't.
They see what we see.
They see this screen here, yeah.
Well, I think you'll roll them behind the 7 here. Or behind the, I don't know what he's going to do. Try to play him behind the 2, put the 1 behind the 7?
The 7 will come into play.
He's playing the combo.
I don't know if I should.
I don't know about
Try
that. Yep.
Some guys like to fire.
No, these are
If you inspect it correctly, you
7-foot.
can make it.
diamond bar tables.
If you really inspect the combo, how the balls are going to spin and react against each other, and really look at it, and then decide the way it's going to throw off, you can make combos.
50-yard
Oh,
line
sure.
here. Right in the middle of both places he'd like to be.
It's easier to say from here, though.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a touchy one there.
He's playing the safe. Come up a little short.
Straight
Not
in.
bad. Oh, did he get
No,
it?
he's
Short,
straight.
he's short. Oh, he is right in. I thought he maybe had tucked behind the 3, but nope.
I like.
Now, if I could
I
borrow
like.
one,
I like punching this ball pretty hard.
if I borrow your
coming
strip,
out 2 rails and getting straight in on the 3. I don't really like rolling it because you have to get on the good side of the 3. So now he's gonna be in a little trouble. He's got to run into the balls. I like being a little higher up near the side.
if he runs into the 5-9 here, you think he'll leave himself a shot on the 6, or where's the 6 at?
Can't tell from up
The,
here.
the 4.
Oh, the 4's down there.
Okay, so he's okay.
Well, it's not. He's got to hit the 5 pretty full.
If not, the 5 will kiss off the 9 and
Couldn't hook him.
snooker him.
It's
Yeah.
tough. It's a tough situation. See,
Yeah.
I didn't particularly like that.
Kind of tricky.
What do you like here?
I
think
like
if you can. Go ahead.
shoot a stop shot. I like thinning the 4 and putting the cue ball behind the 8.
I like
Or-
thinning the 4 and going underneath the 9 ball.
1-0. It's a 1-0. Ed. Yeah, this is a good shot here behind the 7. I didn't think about that one. Oh,
Works.
well,
Good
now you can 1 rail kick safe him off the 4 ball here. 1 rail behind it.
It's possible as long as he avoids the 8.
And
I was kicking it the other way.
I like going between the
I like
6 and
this
the
way
10.
too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's a safer.
That's a good way. Oh,
Oh, he didn't
a
get
little
the.
unfortunate. I like that way though.
Well, I think he's out from here. Pop off the rail. 5 in the corner, 6 in the corner, 7 in the corner. Draw it down for the 8. Pop off the rail. 9-10. It's over. Does Inside Pool? They don't give a schedule of where they're going to be streaming at in the magazine, do they?
Not yet. I don't believe it's just a post after the event's over, but
Okay.
you can go to InsidePoolMag.com and check it all out.
Nice. That way you can follow along and always check in on Alvin and see where all these great players are at.
Yeah, JR and I have had some amazing adventures over the past year. I'll tell you, my life's been like a movie. Action-packed. You guys, too. This whole pool world lives a very interesting existence. You know what I mean?
I wish more people knew what it was like out here.
It's incredible. It's a great sport.
I always thought MTV should do a show. You know how they do that True Life, I'm a bodybuilder, or True Life, I'm this. If they did True Life, I'm a pool player, they would be shocked. Even the different types of pool players, from the road players to a professional. The professionals live in tournaments and, you know, travels, and the road players who travel along and try to match up, and they're, you know, making it on their own. You know, it's definitely a tough road.
I always gave credit to more of the road players.
Well,
they're always on the ground.
I've also been just a minute informed. We just passed 11 million YouTube viewers on our videos at Inside Pool Mag.
Ooh.
Oh, caught the point.
Lift it up a little bit on that shit.
And you
So,
can't blame it on the
better.
tables here. These tables are cut really nice.
Yeah, they're rolling good.
Happy birthday to Ed, who has another present.
Hey, we all need him.
Pool Magazine can now bring the world's greatest players right to your front door. Subscribe to Inside Pool for the annual price of just $19.99. Each issue is action-packed with high-impact photos, tournament coverage, in-depth player profiles, and much, much more. Call 888-428-7665. That's 888-428-POOL. Here's some breaking news.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. The Come and Take It If You Can tour here at Icebreakers Billiards in Youngstown, Ohio. It's now 1-1 in a match between Willie Hancock and Mike Vangulber. That's an interesting name to pronounce.
Looks like he doesn't have a pocket for the one. May play the 1-8 carom here and hope to maybe break out those balls and leave himself a shot off. Or he could play the safe. Off the back of the ball, that's tough to live with. This is a tough ball to hit. He could have went 2 rails around the other way around the 9-5. He didn't really look at that ball very long.
Well, the pace yourself, move quickly but slow at the same time. You got to study, you got to think fast in this game. You have to think fast and be extremely focused,
That
is
ball
what I've
rolled a little
seen.
more than he'd like. Now he's got to elevate his bridge here over the 10 ball, which kind of makes things a little more difficult.
Now things are smoothing out here in the control booth at the beginning of the tournament here. Getting a little bit more comfortable.
Bounce off the rail.
See if we can get some decent matches recorded today.
Yeah, that match with Stormy and Shane Winters would have been a good one to have on the table here.
Well, we have some good ones that we did last night, but I left at 2 o'clock in the morning after streaming every match from 11s, and we got quite a few good matches. You were doing commentary on them, so
Yeah.
they're probably by now to the right-hand side of your screen in your YouTube list. You'll see all the different matches.
All right, so he had a kind of straight on the 5s. So when he drew back here, he didn't have a whole lot of angle to work with. He can do a few things here. He can try to play it safe. He can try to bank the 6 ball in the hole, or he can try to bank the 6 into the 8. I gotta go play a match.
Well, all our players. I mean, this is it, guys. This is the real ordeal. You got the actual players in the tournament doing commentary with us, so it happens they have to leave the booth to play. But that's the raw thing you get at these streams. I mean, that's where it's at. So there it is. You get to see it. I'll see what I can do to help you out and get you through this match. It's a very challenging stream to pull off. But we'll get it taken care of. I'm going to try to get some more commentators here. Just hang in there with me. Thank you. All right, we're back, and I'm here with Ben Zimmer. How's it going for you, Ben?
That's all right. I just got done playing the last match. Went pretty well.
Now, you're in the running for the all-around,
Yeah.
and you're probably going to get it if you do good in this tournament.
Yeah. I think if I get back in the finals, I'll definitely have that locked up. At least top 3.
How's your 10-ball game going today?
It's all right. I mean, 10 ball is a lot like 9 ball, except the break's just a little different. But definitely a pretty good game. I think they got a pretty good turnout, at least for this. I didn't think they were going to get too many. Everybody seemed pretty tired last night.
Yeah, you had probably a total of, what, 5 hours sleep?
Yeah, I actually did get some sleep last night. Which is nice.
Good. What time did the finals go off last night?
About 7 in the morning.
That's what I thought.
I got done about 8, I believe, 8:30.
Yeah, I stayed here till about 2:30, and there was 100 people in here when I left.
Yeah.
But it's 2-1 in favor of Ed Hancock.
I believe Ed's from Mansfield. He's a good player.
Okay.
Pretty solid.
I am not familiar with each one of these players.
Well, that's just something you can't do. You never can scratch on these bar tables. It's almost an instant loss every time.
Yeah, the only issue is the 8 and the 10 ball. They're in the center of your screen, but shouldn't be a problem.
Just come around here. Yeah, I think he's got this. Looks like he might have got a little funny right here.
Yeah, he's pretty straight in.
A little bit more angle than this.
Yeah, he's going to have to do some. Either go forward with it with a ton of spin and go corner back to the 5, or draw back with some super draw. I'd put a closed bridge on this draw if it was me, but he's going to go forward.
Yeah,
there it is.
I think
See
he
if
came
he's
up
going to
a
make
little
it.
short here.
He didn't make it. See, that's the thing. You got to throw some heavy-duty spin and then account for everything, the throw-off going in the pocket and everything.
He just made a little mental error there. You got to get to the rail. At least that's got to be your pinpoint there, getting to the rail. He's got a shot here. If he hits this out, he's most likely to get a safe out of it. When we get there.
Yeah, there's 10.
So what's the atmosphere like amongst the players that you've experienced, Ben, this morning?
Everybody seems a little bit worn out, actually, through the weekend here.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of,
Everybody's in a good mood, though.
yeah, everything.
You know.
Everybody's in a good mood.
There was a little issue with Adam Smith and Shane Winter's match last night, but that's the really only drama that was going on.
Yeah, you'll have that. You know, people get mad during matches. You know, it's just part of the competition.
A lot of players would like to amp their game up by doing that,
Right.
you know. But I could see both points. The spot's been giving everybody problems racking.
Yeah. Well, Earl's pretty good at that. He gets people fired up during his matches.
Yeah, that's
He and because he does that, you know, they overcompensate and they make mistakes sometimes. And
yeah. The secret is definitely how to fade Earl's antics for sure.
I've seen him practicing. He was practicing on that 5x10, getting ready for that match.
Yep, that's what we were just talking about.
That
Right.
table looks tough, let me tell you. It ain't no easy table. Looks pretty shimmed up, too. They got to play him pretty tough.
Well, we were, discussing earlier. The Shanes and I were talking about how much defense that Earl should play or Shane should play, because pocketing even normal balls
Right.
is going to be more challenging.
Right.
And the break, who knows? They're going to have to figure the break out as they go.
You know, if it
So.
gets into a defensive game, I got to like Shane a little better. Earl's pretty offensive, even though he did do well in the one-pocketed derby.
They both were in the finals. That's another thing.
Right.
That everybody that's discounting Earl's ability.
I mean, he can move. And he banks real well, too, so I think it'll be a pretty good bench. Just, I don't know.
Earl's an amazing player.
Should be a good match.
Shane's a great up-and-coming player, too.
Yeah.
But experience. Got to have respect for experience all the time, man.
Yeah. Experience helps a lot.
Absolutely. With great players, it's a toss-up who's going to win.
Right. That's pretty much a pick 'em every time.
It's a small mental issue, whatever's going on in the player that loses mind or whatever. That's how pool is. It's not an ability thing. It's a mental thing. So you're not having a good day, you get up on the wrong side of the bed, you're going to get down a couple racks. Once you get down a couple racks, especially with a player like Shane and Earl's caliber, it's going to multiply into a whirlwind of sliding the bead across the wire.
Players with a lot of experience, they take advantage of every mistake they make because they know through that experience, they got to, once you capitalize, it puts heat on your other guy, and they start making mental errors.
Definitely difficult situation on those huge tables.
A little bit of a tricky shot here. This is not necessarily easy. Yeah, I didn't think that was. Very good option right there. I thought he would roll that one in. He went for the 10 ball there. Got a little safety here.
Okay, the score is now 1-3.
Just caught the wrong side.
In favor of Ed. The markers on the table are small silver markers trying to see what the score is from up here on video. And you have to make them low profile because they distract the players sometimes.
Oh boy. Might get a little lucky here. No, he has to get a shot. He just rushed that one. A lot of times when you get down in a match, you start rushing things, just kind of give up. Through experience, like you said, experienced players, they learn to grind it back and put the pressure back on the other opponent. The closer you get it back to hill, the more pressure put on somebody.
Well, it's all about pressure. And the way that I play and the way that I've seen work out best in these hundreds and hundreds of stream matches that I've done is to come out firing first ball, 100% effort.
Right. You want to put as much pressure on your opponent. If you come out missing, he's just going to be loose the whole match, and he's just going to steamroll.
Don't make the first mistake.
Right.
Is the secret.
That's a mental error right there. Huh.
Well, give him the game because that's it, man.
I think we should get done with this decent time tonight. I mean, I think they had about, 50 players, they said?
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
got
had been
about
told.
50-some players for this time ball.
Normally, that's a pretty good turnout, but compared to the
Right. Yeah, we've
the
had
9
100.
ball on 109 or something, man, that was a madhouse in here.
It's a good tournament. It really was. A lot of fun.
Great tournament. This has been awesome. I really thank Mike Moosey and Icebreakers Billiards, Ice House Inn, for putting this on and taking good care of us.
Right.
Definitely stop in here. It's off Route 80 East if you're coming from the West Coast. 80 West if you're coming from the East Coast.
I'll spin this one around. Oh, boy. A little too much spin there. Drew it too much. Needed a little more spin on the outside of that ball. Come 3 rails there was his target. He just hit it too low on the cue ball. He's just flying here. This one.
We definitely want to thank all of our
He hit
Ustream
that really good.
viewers out there in the chat, giving us their great information. I've enjoyed hanging out with you all day today. And yesterday, and the day before. All right.
It's 3-2 now.
3-2. I want to thank thecutshot.com. Check that website out. Poolplayerexcuses.com as well. Go to Pool Player Excuses. What's that?
The cut shot. I've never heard of that.
It's a book. It's a book on the cut shot,
Yeah.
essentially. And it's the Rosetta Stone of the cut shot. There's been a lot of great reviews on it, and people from all over the world have been watching the stream and checking it out, and the guy's got a great product there. So
Right. Might have to check that out.
definitely check out the Pool Player Excuses, too. It's a nice little crying towel gift.
Yeah.
It's got all the reasons why you missed on it. It's funny. And portions of the match go to the animal Humane Society or one of the animal welfare groups, which I will find out very shortly. I actually just found that out last week, Derby City.
That's really cool. He's going to try to play safety here or combo. I think a safety is a little better option. Just thin that.
Yeah, he's got a combo here, really easy. It's just what's going to happen with the one ball, what's going to happen with the cue ball.
Oh, boy. That could be problems right there. Looks like it froze up. I don't think the one ball passes. 5 ball must. It looks like it's frozen too. This is kind of tough. He's gonna.
He must be able to take care of it.
Looking like it goes. See, I didn't think it did.
That's not. Yeah.
He just kind of rushed it. Left him a little jump shot here.
It was a two-way shot.
He'll make this. Shape's the problem.
He definitely, I think, was trying to play that as a two-way shot. Where now he's hid behind. You know, the one is in the hole, but to have to jump it or kick off the rail and make it.
He'll make. I believe he'll make this shot. The shape is the hard part here.
Yeah, what's going to happen with the cue ball?
He's going to try to hit it thin, but I don't know if he can hold it or not.
I'm talking about the jump shot. The jump shot's dead on. It's as long as you can execute that shot. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Very interesting cast of characters here at Icebreakers.
Yeah, with pool, you get some characters sometimes. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. You know.
Absolutely.
Wow. Can't believe he did that. Looked like a fairly easy jump there. All right, he's just got ball in hand here. Looks like he's got to take care of. Might be able to slide into this and take care of that right away. Gets the right angle here. Wow, he drew that back quite a bit. Here's the angle he wanted. He's got it. A little tricky. Maybe he plays the combination here or slides in between. He went in between.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Six ball.
So roll up. Either you can choose to bump the 10 a little bit here or right in between. Don't matter. Now he came straight back.
Oh, he almost hit that 8 ball. That wouldn't have been good.
See, I try not to use my cue ball too much. Especially when the pressure's on. You know, you don't want that cue ball. You don't want to let your stroke out too much.
Yeah, well, you'll go over that fine line.
Right.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, 4-2. Seems like a lot of players have been having trouble racking on this table.
Yeah, everybody's complaining the one ball won't freeze. The head ball will not freeze to the pack, and the pack's getting spaces.
I played on it. I mean, I haven't had really too much of a problem. Seemed like, I don't know.
Is it the table or is it the cameras? That's the problem. Do you notice any additional stress playing on the live stream?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it. I get used to it. Once you've done it a couple times,
Yeah.
just kind of fall into it. I actually like it better that you can see a lot better. You know what I mean? Got great lights.
Yeah, you can see there's hardly any shadows on the balls.
None. No, it's definitely a nice setup.
Wow.
Boy,
Thanks, man. We work hard.
you get some goofballs, I'll tell you.
Yeah, everybody's just getting amped up for the Super Bowl, and that's going off today. It's kind of a relaxed environment here, Icebreakers. This Sunday, February the 6th of 2011, Super Bowl Sunday.
Who you like in the Super Bowl?
I haven't watched a football game in a long time, so I have no idea.
No.
No. But I love pool, man.
I gotta go with Pittsburgh.
It is the closest town, but myself living in Cleveland
Right.
and Akron Canton area, the Browns, that was always like a no-no to be a Steelers fan.
Right.
Look at this.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
You got a little careless right there. Look out. Oh.
Nice.
I don't think he tried that, but you know what? He made a good hit, and
Hey, that's the
Yeah.
jelly roll.
always helps to get a little jelly in these tournaments.
Absolutely.
Makes it 4-3 now.
Very interesting experience doing these live streams. I love going to pool rooms like Icebreakers here, and in your home pool room, Fiddlesticks, great room. We've done streams there, and all the awesome rooms that we've done down in the North Carolina area. We went to Fast Eddie's. We went to Speakeasy Billiards, cool place.
Yeah.
We go to Michael's. You ever been to Michael's?
I have never been to Michael's, actually.
Yeah, they support our streams and do a good job with us. Michael's is cool. They're having a bank tournament down there next week. There's a chance that JR and I will be down there.
Thanks, huh? Well, that's a game I don't get to play. They don't have too many tournaments around as far as banks. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's unconfirmed right now because it is a long haul, but even from Cleveland to go over to Pittsburgh area where JR lives and then down to Cincinnati and back, it's an adventure, but it's worth it to make these great matches and get to hang out with great players like yourself and Earl and Adam Smith.
That's cool. A lot of fun. I like the competition.
Very unique situation, the pool world.
See what he's getting. I think the 1 and the 2 went on the break here. Looks like he has a shot.
Jan Edvard on the chat's asking what rules are we using here.
I believe we're using Texas Express rules. The 10 ball doesn't count on the break, though. I believe we're playing 3-foul Texas Express. The loser break, I really am not a fan of, but that loser break, it's always a close match. You can never put your opponent away. He's always getting an opportunity to get back up there. Can't put him in his chair usually, which is tough,
Absolutely. Pool is definitely a game of execution. I mean, you just got to take care of things in the exact right way. There's a system of dealing with it, and there's a lot of variables that go into it.
Right.
with the equipment, but
He hit that ball really good. That's perfect.
that's exactly where you need to be. Do a touchy little roll up
Yeah, I would be surprised if he didn't get out here.
or a stop shot if you really want to. There it goes.
Ooh.
Almost.
Cheated it. Cheated the pocket.
These diamond bar tables, the pockets are pretty loose, it seems like, from what I'm seeing.
They are, to an extent. If you hit the balls hard, they will rattle though.
Yeah,
they
you
don't
can't hit
take
them hard.
much.
But if you hit them at, a pocketing speed, they'll let you get away with pocketing the ball. I haven't seen a lot of shelf issues, balls rattling.
Yeah.
Seen more of real errors with the shots, not the fault of the pocket. Like I'll notice in a lot of these tables, one pocket will cause a lot
Look
of
at this.
a lot of problems. Wow. We
That
called
was-
this one
wow.
table Chupacabra. The
Yeah.
Chupacabra or something like that, because, man, it was like the haunted table, man. These bottom two pockets would just rattle every ball.
Sometimes, you get them tables that's not shimmed properly, and next thing you know, the balls won't go. It won't take. Except
Yep.
balls, they're not cut. Pockets ain't cut right.
Very interesting thing sitting here watching these tables. Well, Ben, I want to thank you for joining me in the commentary. Again, I'm Alvin with Inside Pool Magazine. I was commentating with Ben Zimmer, and we'll be back shortly with another match. For more videos, games, and downloads, go to InsidePoolMag.com and InsidePool.tv.
Right.